Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Ahmad ZAIRY bin JAMALUDIN. We from Group 6 and I am going to voice over on what we have done on our lab session, Lab 5, Side Slip Test, Measuring the Car Weight, Adherence and Brake Test. First, we check all the tests that we want to use on the machine. Select the type of vehicle that we want to use for the test, and for this lab session we use M1 car. Select no for trailering hitch because we have no trailer, and then select X because we have no load. For the car placement, first we put the front tire on the waiting frame and passing through the side slip. After finish measuring the weight for the front, and then we proceed to check the adherence for the front part of the vehicle. Now we check for the brake performance for the front tire. Proceed on doing the same step for the rear tire. First, measure the weight for the rear part of the car, and then proceed to adherence test, and then proceed to brake performance test for the rear tire. So this is the result after we have done the test. As you can see, we have the front and rear weight and the total weight of the vehicle, the difference of the braking power front and rear, the difference between left and right braking power, and then let's wrap up the test. Question 1. Based on the inspection and observation, why brake force left hand and right hand must difference less than 30%? Discuss based on Malaysia Puspakom regulation. So based on Malaysia Puspakom regulation, brake force left hand and right hand must have difference less than 30% is because to avoid unbalanced braking capability of the car. If such unbalance occur when braking, there is high chance that the vehicle will not stop properly and in worst case get into accident. That under 30% difference rule is a proven value of brake power that was tested by Puspakom.
Hi, my name is SYAFFA'AFIQAH binti AZHARI, B0919101198. Okay, for the next question, I will explain about what would happen if adherence difference more than 10%. So, performance of brake will be poor due to number of percentage of adherence difference increase. To get good performance and more functionality in braking system, so adherence difference must be below than 10%.
Okay, for discussion, based on the result of leg 5 braking test, the front left wheel's brake force is 238 Newton, while the front right wheel's brake force is 246 Newton, a discrepancy of 3%. The brake force at the left and right rear wheel then revealed a 10% difference in braking force, which is consistent with the brake force requirements for a passenger vehicle. Following that, there are 120 Newton on the left rear wheel and 138 Newton on the right rear wheel, both of which adhere to the vehicle braking force specifications. As a result, the total percent of braking force obtained in the lap session is 20%, which is less than 30%, resulting in a pass and compliance with the braking force criteria for passenger vehicles.
Hi, my name is RUZATUL. So for the conclusion, in the side seat test measuring the car weight, adherence and brake test, the activity is very important to ensure the performance of a vehicle. So the side seat testing and adherence, where it checks for tire wear and decides if the wheel alignment has to be checked, is when the action carries out. If the tire is being dragged to the side, this tells you how much dynamic tool is being used. Afterward, check the brake car's braking and the vehicle weight. Safe driving conditions necessitate this step. These include the brake pedal, fluid pipes and hose, and brake assemblies, all of which are tested during a routine inspection of the brake system, whether they are disc brakes or drum brakes.